Hey, 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 party people. Happy Monday. It's a surprise. Shoot the ish. I've had a very interesting morning already. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever you're watching this. It's the first, I don't know if you guys can see. My windows are dirty, okay? Don't judge. But it's the first legit, gloomy, melancholy day here in Northern California. I believe it's going to rain later and then it's going to rain for the next 3 days. So I love it. I love it. And then this morning, Mondays, I try to go my schedule. I drop the kids off. I'm so distracted. You guys, I love this double chin that I have. You know what? Fun fact, I have always been like chronically petite, very, very thin girl my whole life, like 90 pounds. And I was just petite. But I kind of have a theory about that. I feel like if you grew up, I was born in 1989, raised in the 90s. And in the 90s, it was a time where like the models, like Kate Moss and who were the big models back then? Tyra Banks, yeah, all of them, everyone was like stick thin, like crazy stick thin in the 90s. That was the thing. And when I was like going to school and stuff, I felt like most girls were like stick thin, like that was kind of the norm. But now I've noticed, especially with like Gen Zers, they're way more like body, I guess I would say body aware, body accepting, whatever you want to call it. I could be wrong, but this is just my take on it. I feel like it's all about people are much more comfortable than they were in the 90s and 2000s about weight, having some meat, having some kadunk on you, And I notice with the Gen Zers now, they're generally, and this could be wrong, you could completely agree with me, this is just my perspective. I noticed that a lot of them have more meat on them, generally speaking, than it was when I was in my adolescence and childhood. I felt like a lot of the girls were way more thin. But I think it's like the images that we were seeing in commercials and, huh? Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the images that we were constantly being hit with at the time. And now, like with celebrities like Lizzo and just, bigger celebrities, like I feel like it's more acceptable now to be curvier, and could be wrong, like I said. But you know what? That's changing now too because everyone's on Ozempic. So um, everyone's going back to thin again. So I don't know. I feel like everything is cyclical. But why did I bring that up? I bring that up because through this journey, and I am older. I'm 36. I have 3 children. This is the biggest that I have ever been in my entire life. And it's fine. I've accepted it. It's just so funny having not had to worry or even think about weight. And now when I look in the mirror or when I put on clothes and I'm like, wow, um, I'm not used to having extra meat. But you know what? When I look back at old videos and pictures of me when I was in my petite stage, even like when I had my first kid and my second kid before the chronic illness, dark night of the soul journey began, like I felt like I looked really sickly. Like I was so thin and like, even though I had great health, like great energy levels and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it is. That's my daughter. Um, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like now when I'm adjusting to this newness, I'm welcoming it all as we learn with the mindful gardener. We just allow everything, we accept it, no judgment. We're just letting everything just do what it needs to do. And but now when I look at pictures, I do notice I'm bigger. Yes, I'm bigger. And at first it was very jarring, but now I'm like, no, but I feel like I just look healthier. Like I look better with more meat on. Personally, um, I just like the more plump. It just looks like there's more life So, we'll see how that goes. This is a good deal. Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. But I just wanted to hop on and see if anyone else hopped on. You may not. It's okay. But it is very melancholy today. So, of course, I'm like, I grabbed my guitar because I need to elevate right now. Because this morning, my house kind of a little, like, my house flooded a little bit. It flooded a little bit. I had to give my daughter a bath, and I noticed that the bathtub was not draining, and I was like, okay, this is weird. And then I go, this is so TMI, you guys, but I like I told you, like I say in all my videos, I'm pretty real with this stuff. I try to be real, and you know what I learned? I learned to give myself permission from Helmet, from the Mindful Gardener, because he is real as it gets, and he's very descriptive in all the goriness details of everything. So I appreciate that. So that's what you're gonna get on this channel too. So I give my daughter a bath. I noticed the drain is backed up. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. I try to plunge it. It's not giving. So I'm like, all right. I go to use the restroom in my bathroom, in the master bathroom, and I go to flush, and it starts overflowing. And I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? And then I'm like, well, I need to take a shower. So then I go into my bathtub, and I'm like, oh no, the water's backing up here too. And so I come out of the shower. I'm trying to get ready. I'm calling my husband. I'm like, I think everything's backed up. I have the washing machine going, and I'm like, oh my God, like water is just like seeping everywhere. And then I'm like, let me go test this. So then I go to my kid's bathroom. I flush the toilet. Mind you, remember the bathtub's already like it's uh, backing up with water. And now I know my husband taught me like if water's backing up, you do not keep producing water or moving water or whatever. So he was like, he was like, why did you take a shower? Why are you running the laundry? He's like, you have to stop everything and pause everything because water's, backing up everywhere. So that anyway, I flushed my kids' toilet, and that started overflowing, and it just completely overflowed all over the floor. Yeah, it overflowed all over the floor. I had to get all the towels and like wipe it up, which was so funny because prior to giving my daughter a bath this morning, she had peed all over. She didn't make it in time. Mothers, this is how it goes. She didn't make it in time to the toilet, so it peed all over. And so I had already cleaned that toilet. So then this time when the water overflowed, when everything was backing up. So here we have two bathtubs that are completely backed up. I have a washer running, and then two toilets are now overflowing. So that was wild. I just kind of left it, called my husband, and he was like, all right, let me go we need a plumber. And I was like, okay, I'm trying to formulate in my head, what am I going to do? Okay, I have to go text my neighbors, like, hey, like ask them, hey, can you be on standby? Because me and my daughter may need to run to your house to go use the bathroom, But I stayed calm. I waited, which was like kind of a breakthrough because old Leanne would have been freaking the heck out and frantically like just not letting it kind of unfold on its own. So this is how I know the allowing method has been working, because I had the same stance of, yeah, just like, okay, this is what's happening right now. We're not going to make any brash movements. We're not in acute danger, right? Even though I could feel my mind going, oh my God, you need to do this, you need to do that. We need to call the neighbor, we need to call a plumber. What if Eloise has to go pee? Like, where's she gonna pee? Do I put a pull-up on? So all that was running through my head, and I was just like, from the sense of self, just allowing it all. And then I think honestly, because I was calm about it, everything just drained very, very quickly. It was almost miraculous. The two tubs just drained. I could hear the glub, 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 glub. And then like the two toilets drained. And then I flushed them and I checked them both, and they were all back to normal. So I was like, what was the lesson in that? Like life, God, universe, what was the freaking lesson in that? So yeah, of course we're going to go call a plumber because we do not want that to happen again. Worst case scenario, I I told my husband, I'm like, you know what? that was like an extinction burst situation. Because what if like everything just, all the pipes were backed up and there was just something blocking the pipe, and all that backup just released finally, and so that blockage is now completely gone and everything resolved itself and fixed itself, like an extinction burst, like with chronic symptoms, right? You have your biggest breakthrough after the most resistance. So I was like, this is kind of the same. How allegoric, how metaphoric of it, um and so, but we're obviously we're still gonna get it checked. My husband made a good point though. He was like, man, I hope a pipe didn't burst and there's sewage leaking under the house. Fingers crossed that that's not it, but I will let you know. I will inform you, my people on YouTube, and keep you updated on that story. So, what a morning. What a last few weeks. I don't know about you guys. How are you guys doing? Um, Life continues to be wild, let's just say that. But also exciting, but also rewarding, and also chaotically wonderful, I'll say. And I feel like a lot of people are going through that right now. And what else? What else? Yeah. Let me know, you guys. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling and how you're doing. I'm curious. I'm very curious about you guys. What else did I want to mention? Okay, so yeah, this new job that I started, it's quite bonkers, you guys. It's really bonkers. So I don't know how often I'll be posting on here. It's a kind of a lot, and I'm adjusting to it. So, but I am very excited about it, and yeah, we'll just see how this goes. So I'm just gonna leave it. Taylor Swift's new album is coming out this Friday. I'm super excited just to hear new music. I hope I resonate with it. But yeah, it's so melancholy and it's such an autumn day. I'm just gonna leave you guys with this impromptu All Too Well cover because it just happens to fit right now. How does the chorus go? And I'm sorry, my guitar is off and I cannot find the tuner, so this is just how it's gonna go. How does the chorus go? I don't even know. Oh yeah. And there we are again on that little town street. Always ran the red. Oh, you almost ran the red, 'cause you were looking over me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well. And there we are again. I don't even know the words, you guys. Loved you so, like you're going lost. The one real thing you ever known. I was there, I remember it all too well. I walked through the door with you. Air was cold. Somehow it felt like home. Somehow, and I left my scarf there at your sister's house. You still got it in your drawer even now. Oh, your sweet disposition, my wide-eyed gaze, sitting in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling on like pieces in a place, and I don't know the words, picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, and that magic's not here no more, and it might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. Here we are again in the middle of the night, dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. don't know the rest. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out. I hope I can just hop on and do more lives. It's really fun because for me, doing lives and just shooting the ish is elevating for me, which I find very interesting. And then, of course, playing and singing and stuff, regardless of how I'm feeling, right? This is how we just do it because it's elevating, because we know even it doesn't feel like it right now at this second. We know that this brings us joy, you know. Oh, you are roomy. Very good. But it is nice. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to just be able to do this. And all right, you guys, thanks for elevating with me. I am gonna clock in and work. It's gonna be time to pick up the boys from school, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will not have any more water clogging issues, and I will keep you updated if you even care. And it's okay if you don't worry about it. All right, you guys, have a great melancholy Monday. Melancholy Monday. I'm trying to think of another M word, but I can't. Magnificent melancholy Monday, we'll call it that. All right, bye, you guys.